Hello and welcome to the Talking Atlanta Hawks Hoops podcast. I'm your host, Mikey Kubitsky, and now we're going to get on to the recaps, beginning with the Eastern Conference Finals between my Atlanta Hawks and the number three seeded Milwaukee Bucks. So in Milwaukee, the Hawks take down the Bucks and another road win for this Hawks team. That's already six road wins for the Hawks this postseason. It's amazing what this young team is being able to do, having little to no playoff experience for most of their players, and beating this Bucks team, especially in a close game, executing down the stretch. So the final was 116-113, and Trae Young just had a magnificent game. Went for 48 points and 11 assists, had also added 7 rebounds. So amazing game from Trae Young. It was really great to see him shine on one of the biggest stages in basketball. And he's a bona fide superstar now. I don't think there's a debate about that. He's been awesome. And the two superstars really showed out. Trae Young for the Hawks, like I just mentioned, the 48 points, and Giannis for the Bucks, 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists for Giannis. 1 assist away from the triple-double. And he only took 2 threes. He took one in the first half and one in the second half. So good stuff there from Giannis as far as his responsibilities for the Bucks. And as far as the Hawks role players, I thought the role players were pretty good. Herter was really good again after that really strong Game 7, the best game of his career. He backed that up with 13 points, 2 rebounds, and shot 5 for 12 from the field. She shot 1 for 6 from the 3-point range, so not as good there, but still a solid 13 points there for Herter. He was really aggressive, hunting his shot, and that's when I think Kevin Herter's at his best for sure. Clint Capella had played 37 minutes, had 12 points, 19 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. That is the Clint Capella we've seen during the regular season and in the New York Knicks series. With the Philadelphia 76ers, the size of Joel Embiid and even Dwight Howard really, really bothered Clint Capella, I think. But this game, he's going to look to assert his dominance over Brook Lopez, and hopefully his jumping ability, he can his athletic ability. He can jump higher than Brook Lopez, and he can outmaneuver him down the paint. And so 19 rebounds, great from Clint to see that. John Collins with another beautiful game, 23 points, 15 rebounds, and none other than a clutch 3 in the far corner. When the Bucks were starting to pull away by 5 or 6 points, John Collins had a huge 3 in the corner, and that got the Hawks back in the game late in the fourth quarter. But man, let's talk about that Trae Young pass off the backboard to John Collins. That was amazing. I didn't think they'd ever pull that off in a playoff game, but that was amazing. And I obviously got so hyped when I saw that. And I'm sure John Collins, he got that T-shirt of him dunking over Embiid. I'm sure he's gonna have a T-shirt of that one right there as he dunked over Brook Lopez as well in that. So another starter for the Hawks, Bogdan Bogdanovic. Bogey doesn't look good, to be honest. He doesn't look good. He's hurt. You can see it clearly. He's not jumping. He jumps really high and gets that arc on his shot, and it's really hurting. You can see that he's not jumping as high as he normally does on his shot, and it's showing. He played 27 minutes, only 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals though from Bogey, so that's pretty nice. But 1 for 6 from the field and 0 for 2 from 3. And it's great. It's great that the Hawks are winning these games without Bogey contributing a lot, but I don't see the Hawks winning the series without Bogey contributing. So I think we're going to need him, and we definitely need him to get healthy as soon as possible to help Trae Young and get more scoring punch. Gallinari didn't shoot particularly well in the series, had 25 minutes with 9 points off the bench, shot 44% from the field and 1 for 3 from 3, but in true Gallinari fashion, took advantage of those mismatches, shot right over PJ Tucker. Gallinari 6'10", PJ Tucker 6'6". That's an easy mismatch all the time. So Gallo didn't back him down because PJ Tucker's a tough guy. He just shot over him, the jab steps and the elbow mid range jumpers, hit a clutch 3-2. So Gallo really had a nice game. And Solomon Hill, 20 minutes off the bench, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 for 4 from the field. He really made a good defensive impact and also had a key dunk in the fourth quarter. There was the fourth or third quarter, actually. I can't remember. But he had a great play where he faked out Drew Holiday like he was going to do a handoff, and he went to the rim and jammed it. So that was nice to see. Lou Williams in 12 minutes had 3 points, 1 of 5 from the field, and made his only 3-pointer. So not a good game from Lou, but he'll bounce back, I'm sure. And Onyeka Okongwu, let's just talk about him for a second. He played 2 minutes, had a rebound. That's it. So And I love Onyeka. I think he's going to be a great NBA player. He's a great defender. But in this series, just because how Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez stretch the floor for the Bucks, I don't see him getting a lot of playing time at all, and maybe none, because they're going to play Capella, obviously. Then we have Collins, who can run center to stretch the floor, and Gallinari can even run center to stretch the floor when they run Portis. So I don't see Onyeka playing the series. Now on to the Bucks. So we already mentioned Giannis. Drew Holiday also went off. 41 minutes. He had 33 points, 10 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, a block. Shot 56% from the field and 5 for 12 from 3. So amazing numbers there from Drew Holiday. So the trio, Drew Holiday, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Chris Middleton, two of those guys got going, but Chris Middleton, man, rough one again. 40 minutes, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 6 for 23 from the field, and 0 of 9 from the three-point range. Chris Middleton's been a little bit inconsistent this playoffs, and that's why Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton, they're sometimes all-stars. They're not a lock for all-stars because of this inconsistency. But, Chris Middleton's going to probably have a bounce-back game for sure, so Hawks can't relax their defense on him. PJ Tucker played 34 minutes, had 4 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and he didn't take a three-pointer. That's always good to see with PJ Tucker because if you're a Hawks fan, because he's going to knock down those corner threes all the time. So great to see that the Hawks played good defense on Tucker, not allowing him to get to the three-point line. Brook Lopez only played 20 minutes, had 7 points and 2 rebounds. And here's the thing with Brook Lopez. He's a great regular season player for Coach Bud and the Bucks, stretching the floor, getting rebounds, blocking shots, etc. But with Trae Young's ability and his mastery of the pick and roll, he's just going to float it over Brook Lopez every time because Brook Lopez is playing drop coverage. He's in the paint. He's going to float it over it, and if Brook Lopez steps up on Trae Young, Clint Capella has the lob. So honestly, Brook Lopez, I don't think he's going to be much of a factor in the series at all, and I'd be shocked if he's actually starting next game. I think Coach Bud should run Giannis at the 5 and bring maybe Portis in at power forward to start, but we'll see what they do next game. Off the bench for the Bucks, Pat Connaughton had 28 minutes, had 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 for 6 from the field, and 0 for 4 from 3. He airballed a 3 with around 20 seconds remaining to try and tie the game, but that didn't go well for him. Bobby Portis had a good offensive spurt off the bench in the first half. Played 14 minutes, had 11 points, 8 rebounds, and an assist. Shot 5 for 8 from the field and 1 for 2 from 3. So a good night from Portis. Bryn Forbes played 12 minutes, had 5 points, 2 rebounds, made 1 of 3 from 3 and 2 of 4 from the field. So they'd probably like to get a decent more amount from Bryn Forbes, especially on the 3-point shooting. But I think they'll take that. And then Jeff Teague played 5 minutes and didn't do anything. I don't know what those minutes were for, but yeah. So a really short bench for both teams. Milwaukee only played 4 off the bench, and Atlanta did the same. So it's going to be on the starters this entire game. The focus is definitely going to be on the 2 superstars in this series, Trae Young for the Hawks, Giannis for the Bucks. So we'll see how it goes. But the Hawks take the game 1, the final score of 116 to 113. Game 2 will be tomorrow night, Friday, June 25th on TNT. And we'll see if the Hawks can take a 2-0 lead on the road or if the Bucks can bounce back and even the series heading down to the ATL for Game 3. So I'll definitely be seeing you guys for the recap for Game 2. And catch you later. Thanks for watching the Talking Atlanta Hawks Hoops podcast. Catch you next time.